Welcome back. Now, for football fans, that music can mean only one thing: the greatest club competition in the world. And this here is what it's all about: the Champions League trophy, lifted by such all-time greats as Paolo Maldini, Peter Schmeichel, Gianluca Vialli, and of course Jordan Henderson.
That's right. Now, the trophy is in town this weekend, and here to tell us more is Republic of Ireland legend Niall Quinn, who is now, of course, the interim deputy CEO with the FAI. Niall, good morning.
Yeah, hey guys,
Niall.
how's it going?
Great
Good,
to see you.
yeah, good.
Thanks for bringing such a distinguished guest with you.
Well, I'd like to say it was me, but it wasn't. Fair play to the guys who mind the trophy and bring it around. They're doing really well, and they're bringing it also to Dundrum Town Centre today and Swords Pavilion tomorrow. So very exciting for fans. It's a once in a lifetime chance to do that. All thanks to Pepsi Max, who have been involved now for about 6 years, and who will make sure that lots of fans can get to see the trophy and get photos taken.
And for me, this is as close as a United fan will get to that.
You get that gag out of the way first.
It's the closest I've ever got to it. I've never even played in the competition.
But you played in the European Cup.
No, I didn't. We qualified many times when I was at Arsenal, and the ban was in because of the Heysel Stadium and the problems that ensued then. So I think it was about 7 years we were banned, and that happened to be my prime time. So I never even got to play in Europe.
It's incredible how it has become the premier club competition in the world, isn't it?
It is, and it's so well ran, it's so well, I suppose, presented, and when you have the best clubs in Europe all going, locking horns, going at each other in such wonderful, I suppose, drama each time it unfolds, it just gets bigger and bigger. And last year's competition, you know, the drama towards the end, you know, we had a final between two Premier League clubs, but with you know, all sense and reason. After the first leg of the semi-finals, you thought neither of them had a hope. Spurs would be out, and Liverpool would be out. Barcelona would be playing Ajax, but it was just a drama.
It's amazing how it continues to provide that, though, every year. I remember back when United won it in '98. The commentators saying, you'll never see a European final won like this again. And we've seen multiple times.
It's amazing.
We've seen, like, Liverpool's comeback in 2005, staggering.
Yeah, I think, you know, there was a famous, I think it was Andy Gray's famous quote at the time, at 3-0 down, game-setting match to AC Milan.
Yeah, well done, Andy.
It didn't work out that way, but it's fabulous.
Certainly one of the most famous. When we look at this year's competition and look at who's left in the competition, you mentioned Jordan Henderson lifting it last year. You think Liverpool could do it again?
They've got I suppose, a feel of what it's like. They've got a taste of success in this competition, and what they're doing domestically is like it's been unheard of. How well they're dominating that league. So will it affect them and how it's going? I think it's going to be some ask to get both trophies. I feel Man City probably have a slightly better chance in that it's their only focus. You know, and they showed the other night, you know, that they played Real Madrid away, which is a tough game. And considering the off-pitch problems that Manchester City have right now, I thought they were clinical. They did things at a pace, you know, that was right up there with what Liverpool can do. But there'll be other clubs. I think, you know, Barcelona are looking a little bit better as well these days.
Do you think it's only a matter of time, though, before somebody does a Leicester on it? You know, somebody who's not in that top table goes through the competition. Like, Ajax came very close last year. I know they're a European giant anyway.
Ajax kind of were a European giant. I mean, they were in qualifying in July last year.
That's
they played many games to even get to where they got to, and they gave us a fabulous story for the whole year. The football they played was great, but they sold all their players, all their better players, by the time the summer came. So that's what happens with clubs. Any club at all show a bit of promise, a couple of players, they're gone nearly instantly. So that's going to be different. But no, I think the powerhouses will always be there. Enjoyed Bayern Munich the other night. They were superb. Awesome. Chelsea fans won't have, of course, but they showed, you know, that they're right up there, and it really is the creme de la creme. And I think there's about four to six teams that you'll always know it's coming from these days.
It's amazing to stand so close to it when you think of the names who have lifted that over the years. And the Real Madrid captains throughout the years.
David May.
The Paolo Maldini.
Had his hands on
David May. and well done to him. He was part of that United winning team. Now, Niall, away from the Champions League, your own role, your new role as the interim deputy CEO of the FAI, you're in the job about 5 weeks now?
Yeah, near enough.
Yeah, OK. Well, let's start with asking you, how's it going?
Well, the first couple of weeks, I described it to somebody yesterday as it was like standing in the middle of the motorway and you're trying to get to the other side and cars are going left, right, and centre. But kind of after it settled down after a while, I got to grips with what's involved, and there's quite a lot. But what I'm really pleased about is I now have a real good idea of the inner workings of what the FAI can be. Particularly what we do at grassroots level, for instance. You know, we've 60 RDOs and we've education training board officers that go off out around the country every day and do unbelievable work that's unheralded, unnoticed. But we're going to change that. We're going to get that output out there to show what football is capable of in the community. So that's a big play for us. The League of Ireland, you know, I'm beginning to see optimism in the air there. It is a very good product that needs better marketing. People need to understand how good it is, and I don't need to talk any more about that. I just point people to last night's game. Incredible stuff. Yeah. And the goal that you'll see, I think when I went to bed late last night, there was 1.7 million views of Jordan Flores' goal.
It's an incredible goal.
It was just
it's going to be on every television channel and sports bulletin throughout the world today. A true world.
And that's great. And the League of Ireland will benefit from that. Personally, I picked UCD v Cove last night in Division 1.
Well done.
Didn't have the fireworks that were on up in the full house at Tallaght, but still great to see. You know, I suppose the football community and what it means to them. People who travelled up from Cove, and I met them, you know, and I thought, you must live in Dublin. And they went, oh no, we've come up from Cove, you know. And
is that your main drive, Niall? Then you'd hope to, you know, during your tenure at the FAI is grassroots.
Well, I think I suppose the biggest thing I have to do, because I'm in an interim position now, and it's really about just restoring confidence and trust that the people will see that there's a new way of conducting business in the association, and that business needs to be shown for what it is. Our output needs to be presented better to people, and there's some great things and some great people in the association, particularly those who are in charge of rolling out, you know, the various projects to constituents all over the country. And the narrative for the last year has been anything but that. So if we can present what football is about in this country, the power of football, the good that it does. If the international men's team get to the finals and win 2 games next month, you could have something great there too, and we'll all get great fun out of it. But I suppose what it really boils down to is that people start to trust the FAI again, and that's what we have to do.
Okay, well look, we wish you the very best of luck.
Thank you.
Now we're going to make fools of ourselves.
Of course, it wouldn't be Ireland AM if we didn't finish without making fools of ourselves. Let's have it. There is men in suits with gloves over there, very concerned about our proximity to that trophy. So we're going to
step football skills.
We're going to step that way. You can see there's 30 seconds on the clock. It would be only right that you set the standard there, Niall. The professional, that you'd start. Yeah. So it's 30 seconds to keep you up.
You could have given me a bit of warning about this. This is probably the first time in 10 years. But anyway,
right, so 3, 2, 1.
If I get double figures, I'll be absolutely delighted. 4, Thank God that wall is here to hold on.
8, he's cheating. 9, 10, 11. He's using the wall.
And it's all 1 foot all the way.
How long have we got, lads?
You've got 18 seconds left.
About another 20 minutes. He's gone, look.
They used to think I could only head it as well.
He's holding the wall. The yellow card, Quinn.
10 seconds.
Oh, God.
I did 40 in 20-odd seconds.
Well, I'll get me out of the way then.
Go on then. All right.
2 things, right? I've got the wrong shoes on.
And you've got a
And I have a trapped net over my leg.
Okay. Do you want to hold on to
golfer?
Do you want to hold on to me?
Yeah, I will actually.
Go on then.
This is not. If I get 10, I'll be amazed. Look.
Oh,
it doesn't count. You need to count it in.
Okay.
So I get another goal.
It was a false start. All right, reset the clock. Here we go.
Cameraman saved you there. It was going to go straight through a big glass plate.
Down the cameraman. Okay. 3, 2, 1. 4, 5, 6.
What?
6 and a handball.
Yes, put 6 without the aid of a wong. Yeah, but this fella's going to win now. Look, he's got the trainers on.
Against him, don't be
silly.
Ready? All right,
3,
get me in.
2, 1. Best of luck. Don't make a mess of it. Right, go on. 2 again.
Okay, no, wait.
That's
okay,
no.
Then, Niall, you saw the rehearsal.
Now, just calm down.
Yeah, relax.
Slower heartbeat.
Talk from now.
You're through on goal. The goalkeeper to beat.
Visualise.
This man is playing for Arsenal City and probably go
Slot it in the back.
I need to do what you guys did, which is drop it first. Okay.
3, 2, 1. 1. 8, 9.
Lost it there.
Yeah,
Too much pressure on the big stage.
Is it any surprise that this man won? No, well done.
Not at all. Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me.
It would only be right that you did.
And listen, where's it going to be over the next couple of days?
So Dundrum Town Centre today. So anybody who's getting up there to the shops, go in, get your photo taken. Of course, courtesy of Pepsi, who are going to be there to give you even more than photographs. There'll be some goodies, I think.
And it's going out to the north side as well.
And it goes to the north side as well. It's going to Swords Pavilion tomorrow. So really good stuff. Yeah.
Okay, huge opportunity. We're going to get our photo with it now. That was rather embarrassing.
Appreciate that.
Cheers, pal. Thank you so much. Now, fashion is up after the break. Stay with us. There's spring styles for any occasion next. Won't live that down.
No.